Homeschool Resource!
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Homeschool Resource. Today, I'm going to give you some tips on lesson planning. To read the entire blog, follow the link to the website in my description below. Here are 5 tips before you begin lesson planning. 1. Set up a homeschool schedule. This is just an outline of the days and times that you want to dedicate to learning. I have made a video going into more detail about how to create a homeschool schedule, and I will leave a link in the description below. Number 2. Select the subject, textbooks, curriculum books, online resources, and other materials that you plan on using throughout the year. Number 3. Decide in which order to teach the subject units. You can do this by using either the curriculum textbooks as guides or your state learning standards as guides. Number 4. Break down the units into individual lessons. If you are unsure how to break down the lessons, you can refer to the state's learning standards. Number 5. Cross-reference between subjects. For example, if you're teaching a Native American lesson in social studies, you can add in a Native American art project or read a book about Native Americans and language arts. So when is the best time to plan? That is a question with many answers. You can plan the entire year in one go, which cuts down on any additional planning throughout the year, but means you may have a harder time readjusting if necessary. You can plan a few weeks or months in advance, which makes adjusting easier but requires a few hours weekly or monthly to maintain. And finally, you can choose to plan day to day, which is great for being able to quickly adjust anything you need, but it means you will need to spend time lesson planning daily. I like to plan a few months in advance. Usually, I spend free time during the summer planning the first couple of months so that once we start the school year, we have several months already set up. After that, I spend one Friday and Saturday evening a month working on planning for the next month. This makes it easier for me to make adjustments if needed. And here are my top tips for lesson planning. 1. Choose a subject to start with. In my experience, it's easier to work by subject than by day. This will keep you from jumping back and forth between curriculum books, workbooks, and resources, and makes it easier to focus on each subject. 2. Consider how many weeks you intend to do school versus how many lessons that subject has. For example, if I have broken down math into 70 lessons and I intend to do the typical 36 weeks of school, then I know I need to cover approximately 2 lessons per week. 3. Know the amount of time that you intend to spend on that subject. Some lessons may take only 30 to 45 minutes to cover and can be completed in one day, while others may take a full week of 30-minute daily lessons. Knowing that you intend to spend only 30 minutes on a lesson will help you make better decisions on how to split individual lessons up. And don't worry if you have to make adjustments as you go. 4. Write down any instructions that you may need to give for that day's lesson. Instructions may be an explanation of the lesson and then examples on a whiteboard, reading from an instruction guide, or some other method, such as having the child watch a video that explains the concept they are currently learning. Make sure to write down exactly what you plan to do, including curriculum book pages, using a whiteboard, or any online resource that you plan to use. 5. Write down any independent work. Independent work includes workbook pages, printed resources, online assignments, a video to watch, or any other schoolwork done independently by the student. Be specific, such as writing down workbook page numbers or the name of a printed worksheet. 6. Prep for the next week. This includes putting together all materials needed for that week. I like to spend an hour or so on Sunday printing any online resources that I plan on using, collecting all art supplies, science project materials, or anything else that I will need throughout the week. Also, use this prep time to pick up needed books from your local library or use an online library. Using these tips will hopefully make your lesson planning a smooth experience. Make sure not to stress over getting everything planned at once, and most importantly, don't get discouraged if you have to make frequent changes or need to readjust your entire schedule. I hope you found this video helpful. In my next video, I will be sharing my top tips for organization, so make sure that you check that out. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe and push that notification bell so that you don't miss my next video. Talk to you next time. Bye.